Hey, just a quick heads up. Content here may not appeal to everyone. If you don't resonate with what's shared here today, that's okay. We all have our own journey in life, so please respect our shit and we'll respect yours.
Welcome to the Own Your Own Shit Show, where we talk about how your mind and body affects your whole health. I'm Lisa.
And I'm Andrea. And we're changing our beginning this time because, hey, if you want to know who we are, just check out our links below. Yeah. So this week, as you can see, we got our sweaters on. Summer's wound down.
It's been chilly. Socks on our feet.
Yeah, socks on our feet. So I just thought maybe what we could do is we could talk about fall. And we were talking about, I had a little bit of a head cold I've been struggling with. Again, change of the weather, seasons. And I got thinking about, as a practitioner, one of the things that I really start to recognize is we have what's known as miasms, chronic miasm. And Lisa and I were just discussing this before we started, so I thought this would be a really good topic for people to kind of get an understanding of, you know, why is it that you seem to fall more ill in the fall? Why does your skin flare up in the fall and no other time of year? Things like that. There is a reason for that, and one of the reasons is this miasm. So Dr. Hahnemann, who's the founder of homeopathy, he started to understand that we carry these genetic predispositions, right? So based on diseases that are engendered in our past family, what they call the sins of the fathers, if you will, in the Bible. Yeah.
Oh,
I
that's
know.
pretty cool.
Interesting. Is these diseases that are true disease states that we are engendered and then they never get fixed. And so a disease, when deeply engendered in the life force, will change your DNA, RNA structuring. Because they're hydrophobic, hydrolytic, so they can be changed. They can shift and move, which is what creates chronic disease. Because now you have this constant explanation of, oh, this is happening, right?
Yeah.
Right?
Oh, I totally agree.
Yeah. So these chronic miasms, he started to recognize where they were stemming from, what was triggering them, and how they were being passed on in family lineage, and how to recognize them based on the state of mind, like your thoughts, your emotional well-being, and your physical health. Like not just the physical symptoms. As you know, we talk about the whole mind-body connection, and that's what this is about, is getting you to recognize that you're not just your physical symptoms, that those physical symptoms also are triggered by your thoughts, your beliefs, your emotions.
Yeah,
exactly. Yeah.
Oh, so cool.
I know. So with fall, Sora is the fall miasm.
Right.
Yeah. So Sora is all about low-grade stuff.
Like feeling unwell or put off or...
Yeah, just general feeling of malaise.
Yeah.
It's such a good word. I always like that.
Yeah, malaise.
People are like, I remember whenever I come up with like really old-fashioned words like that,
Yeah.
which you read when you're doing all this old studying because it's all like 200 years ago research, right? My daughter would be like, the heck is that?
I love that. I love those words.
Too.
I love when people are like, what you talking about, girl?
Exactly.
Like, well, let me tell you.
Exactly. Yeah. Yeah. So just generally feeling, you know, I feel kind of poopy. So the interesting thing is the state of mind of Sora is like just not enough of anything. We call it the poverty consciousness. So again, was huge in the Great Depression.
Right.
And so got that state of mind kind of got passed on. I know, funny enough, Sora was a huge one for me. And so I catch myself and I'm like, what if I go to buy something? So I have to have 2 things of everything.
Oh.
It's that whole like Soric,
just in case.
Yes, poverty consciousness thing. And it's funny when my daughter moved out to university this fall and she's going through my cupboards to fill her bin of food like to take with her to her apartment, and she's like, it's so good that you buy 2 of everything, because she just cleaned house.
Yeah.
Because I had extra this, extra that, extra this. But then I'm putting on my phone list for groceries next week. Oh my God, I have to go get
Now I have 3.
No, so I have 2 again.
Oh, you buy one
She
more.
took them all.
Yeah.
But it is a good,
Interesting.
on some level I guess it was good. But so poverty consciousness is a huge state of mind. So this time of year, start to watch the people around you. If they're feeling like, oh my God, I don't have enough time, I don't have enough attention, I don't have enough love, I don't have enough this, I don't have enough that.
Yeah, I don't have enough.
I just feel like I don't have enough.
Maybe that's also because the season is changing to like drop off. Like,
It's true.
which also is a sign to let it go.
Exactly.
Huh.
Yeah, it's that whole, expansive energy of summer
Mhm.
and get out and
Huge.
go, especially Canadians, when the weather
Yeah.
improves, we're like gone.
Yeah, or like ants outside. Swarming.
Exactly. And then now we're starting to nest, to hibernate, to get ready to kind of slow down and so we start hoarding stuff away and packing things for winter coming.
Which would translate into digestive system, like if, because I was feeling a little bit constipated lately.
Yeah.
So it's almost like I'm a pack rat, like you're saying, like, no, I'm gonna keep that just in case. It's like I don't need it. But...
I actually find this time of year is when I've gained my most weight for the year. And you would think it'd be not because you're so active in the summer, but yet I find this is the time of year that I realize I packed on a little extra weight over the summer.
Yeah.
But there's a book called, darn it, I'll put it in the link below if I remember. But it's something about lights out. So it talks about hormones and light, and when the light diminishes, and of course the plant, the photosynthesis, and that's why the leaves change and all that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
So the changing of the seasons is really significant, but significant hormonally and with our, so when we're not attentive, then we're not aware of, I need to stop taking on so much because my body is kind of in a slowdown. The whole lights out when we need to go to sleep when it's dark, and how when people sleep in the wrong times, even that messes up your whole hormonal digestive system.
Oh, totally.
Mm-hmm.
I used to work night shifts. I felt off all the time.
Yeah, me too.
Brutal.
It's really hard on people to be doing that. Absolutely.
So hard.
Yeah, so fall is like that, where, there is a change. There's a reason for the season.
Yeah.
I don't know how people who live in those temperate zones, I don't know.
I was thinking the same, like Florida.
I know.
Like, I'm happy that the heat is gone. I enjoy it.
Yes.
But, holy, I was getting to a point where, like, I just felt hot all the time. But Florida, like, it gets hotter and then it's hot.
I know.
Like,
I don't know.
What's their body doing?
I don't know. That is, I wonder, somebody needs to do research on that. I don't have time to, but if somebody wants to research it.
Yeah, let us know. Put it down below in the comments.
Exactly. That would be interesting.
Yeah.
I like the seasons, and I like because they're markers for me that it's time to make some changes and clean up my diet again and just get back on track, and, which we're going to go into next video, so stay tuned. Subscribe so you remember to catch next video. We're going to talk about moms, and I'm kind of out of that scene now, but been there for a long time with kids at school and routine and the chaos of that. And fall can be a chaotic time for a lot of people.
Oh, for sure. More stressful. And there's lots going on.
Well, and I think, too, because we do all run away and have holidays in the summertime. We all kind of, or we just do less and enjoy the weather. But then fall is like, all right, I need to get back on track. Hey, I need to get my diet back on. I need to get back to exercising. I need to, do a little more work, I don't know.
And all those teachers. So I have a few clients who are teachers, and they're all, the shoulders are starting to come up again. Their back hurts. Like, I got to go back to work in a week. And I'm like, it's really sad for you. So the whole month off, or 2 months off, which is fine. I'm not judging. But I just feel like they have this big buildup of, what's my class going to be like? And so there's even just that stress, even if they don't have kids. Like, they're taking care of new kids. And
and it's a big part of society. I mean, even people who don't have kids are going to be affected by kids and the change of schedules, and, people that are teaching, like, sports. Again, kids are getting back into sports, and so those are all ramping back up again. And, because we'll get into that next video.
Stay tuned. Don't go anywhere.
Exactly. So anyway, with the fall miasm, being attentive to just all the little subtleties of the change of the season. Are you feeling a little bit off? Are you finding that you just don't have enough energy? You don't have enough, time. You feel chaotic. You feel anxious about things, which is affecting your digestive system.
Yeah.
Right? All of those little things could be based on, you know, it's time to be attentive to your body and to make those changes and to be aware of what's affecting you.
Mm-hmm.
Right?
Yeah, and start small. Like even if it's just one thing, like drinking more water or organizing your day or your week or something will definitely help. Like little things that you can do.
Yeah, being a little more organized, for sure. I mean, I'm an organization freak, so it's always easy.
Yeah, I like you. I like that. It's one of my favorite things about you. I'm like, oh, thank God I don't have to do it.
Okay, I'm a little too much, but however, it does help. And so with my clients that are kind of, yes, the type of client who is like, oh, I wouldn't think to organize that. Maybe make a little list, you know, because it does help. Big calendars. So families should always have big calendars on a wall somewhere. That was my big thing is, you know, get out the big calendar.
That's good.
And start marking up, okay, this kid's going here this night, and this one's going here, and this one's going there, and we need to do this, and this weekend we have a family picnic, and this, you know.
Yeah. And even meals.
Absolutely.
Like, probably with so many people that you have to cook for.
That's right.
It would definitely help. So that's something too, even if you're just a single person.
Yep. Do you know?
What is it?
We'll do this as a ramp up for this. So one of the biggest things that get affected in the fall and the changing is totally digestion. Definitely. Which then filters into how you feel about yourself. Because I don't know about you, but when my digestion's off, I feel miserable.
Cranky.
Absolutely. Exactly. So in the fall, do you ever notice, like, I love salads all summer.
Yes.
Love just salads. Easy peasy, you know, and meat of some sort or something like that, or a bean dish, whatever, you're vegan, whatever you like to do. But generally more raw and cold foods all summer, right? Easy. As fall kind of tends to hit, as much as I love salads, I don't want to eat a salad when the weather changes. I want to eat more cooked food.
Yeah.
Well, the more cooked food we eat, and this is a totally North American problem, is half of the reason why our digestive system sucks by the time we hit 25, 30 is because we have no digestive enzymes left. So you're born with an ability to have these, you have a certain amount of enzymes in your body, and your body can process them on some level, but we can deplete them really quickly by eating no raw food. So you have to get your enzymes through raw food.
Wow.
And when we eat a lot of cooked food, which in North America, we eat a ton of cooked food.
Yeah, tons.
Truly, or over-processed.
Yeah.
Nothing raw, right? So what happens is when we start to do more cooked things, like, I will have to say, the last couple of days with the cooler weather, I'm thinking, you know, spaghetti, you know, and I'm thinking soups and stews.
Soups and stews. I love it. That's fun.
My mom just sent me this great recipe for tomato soup, and I'm still harvesting a lot of tomatoes, and I have a lot of Roma tomatoes right now, which I'm like, oh, what do I do with all these Roma tomatoes? I know. And she gave me this great tomato soup recipe. I'm like, oh, I'm totally going to make that this weekend.
Yeah.
But again, cooked, right? So as soon as we are eating all cooked food or processed food and we're not getting any fresh, raw fruits or vegetables, you need to be replacing those enzymes every single day. And that's what I started yesterday is, again, I noticed my digestion was feeling a little bit sluggish. And so I immediately started taking enzymes again, which I don't take all summer. I don't take hardly any supplements all summer just because we do seem to eat better through them.
We do.
Yeah. So enzymes.
So now are we, I don't want to say supposed to, but like eat raw food in the wintertime too?
You should.
We should?
Yes.
Okay.
You know, and not juice, not unfibrous smoothies. I'm sorry, I'm not a big smoothie fan, unless you're jacking it up with a lot of fiber.
Yep.
But really, eat some raw vegetables every single day.
Okay, that's good to know.
You know, even if you're doing like spaghetti. So again, I'm like a keto, because I don't do all the carbs. So I had these bean noodles, which are really good, and then I made my own spaghetti sauce, my own tomatoes and ground beef and stuff. But we had like a salad on the side, right? So even if it's a little bit, you know, and some chopped up carrots and celery and some cucumber. I still have cucumber in my garden, so I'm trying to eat up my cucumbers, right? But what's weird is I don't crave cucumbers, which are a very cold, damp vegetable
Yeah.
as much when the weather gets cool.
True.
Yeah, so it's a comfort thing to a lot of people is, warmer, cozier foods, but then it damages our digestive system over time.
So yeah, that's something to pay attention to. Have more body awareness and digestive awareness.
Yeah, if you find this time of year, you're craving more cooked stuff, but then you're feeling like a little more constipated, or I'm having bloating issues.
Yeah.
Probably enzymes. Your gallbladder and your pancreas are working overtime now when they weren't. And who knows, maybe you ate crappy all summer too. So if you did, and you were bloated all summer, then okay, maybe do a detox, clean out your body, support it and love it and give it some help, and then do some enzymes.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
Yeah.
I like that.
Okay, how about we leave it there?
That's a good spot.
Okay, so take care of your digestive system this week. And next week we're going to talk about the chaos of back to school.
So much chaos.
Yeah. All right. Well, thank you so much for being a part of this. We hope that you're enjoying these. Please comment and share any ideas or suggestions below.
Yeah. Any questions? We want to do a question and answer.
We do.
So yeah, give us all your questions so that we can answer whatever it is that you're craving or you're needing or you're feeling off about, because we want to teach you stuff.
Yeah, we want to know what are you struggling with? What sort of things would you like some answers to that you're like, oh, maybe these girls have an answer.
We probably do.
We might. And if we don't, we'll find it. We'll find the answer for you. That's what we both love to do. We're here to help in whatever way we can.
Yes.
So, yeah, perfect. Well, thank you very much. And remember to subscribe. Be tuned next week. If you're a mom and you want some ideas and some support, make sure you stay tuned and watch next week's video.
Yeah.
And
comment. Let us know what's going on. So, and just remember that the only thing you can control in life is yourself.
Exactly. So, for the rest of this week, be authentic, be empowered, and own it completely.
Bye.
Bye.
Don't forget to connect with us on your favorite social media sites so you can share your whole healthcare woes, wins, and other shit you'd like to discuss with us.
Sora.
Get that memorized?
Sora.
So in the fall.
Thanks, bud.